I'm Eddie Cannell.
And I'm Tom Cannell.
Welcome, everyone. This is the Mortgage Brothers Podcast Show. And today we're going to be talking about 2024 loan limit increases.
Yes, loan limits even before 2024. So these are the loan limits for next year, but we're actually coming out with them early.
Okay, if this is this podcast show, this channel is for informational purposes only. If you like what we're doing, be sure to subscribe, comment, and like. If you have a loan scenario or anything you want us to take a look at, be sure to email us, call us. And again, remember to subscribe. Okay, now so 2024, it's a couple months away. And what happens is we get access. We have some great relationships with some banks that will give us access
Big banks.
Big banks that will give us access to early increases. And so right now, the current loan amount limit for 2023 is $726,200. The new loan limit for conventional loans, and this is for, so conventional loans, let's just talk about that real quick. Well, let's just say the new limit is going to be $750,000.
$750,000. Hopefully we did a good enough job announcing that to you guys. But man, this is one of the big, I would say top 3 things that we talk about all year long. Don't ask me what the other 2 things are right this second. But I do know when this comes out, I mean, I'm like running over to Ed's office saying, okay, we've got to get this out to our audience because these are big things. These affect what kind of a home you buy, what neighborhood you buy in, because you could have been out of a certain range because loan amounts just weren't there.
Yes, and so this loan amount is $750,000. Again, it was $726,200, but this is for all of the states in the continental U.S., the 48 states. They call them the lower 48. Alaska and Hawaii have their limit to $1,125,000, and this is for a single family residence or 1-unit property. So it's amazing how much higher Alaska and Hawaii have their loan limits. But for everywhere else, right here in Arizona, for example, where we're licensed in the state of Arizona, $750,000 for a single family residence. But look for a 2-unit resident, like a duplex, $960,300. A 3-unit, $1,160,000.
Right.
4-unit, $1.4.
$1.4. Okay,
that's amazing. $2 million in Alaska and Hawaii.
Right now, we don't do loans in Alaska or Hawaii, but if you do, these are what the loan limits our lender would give you, which I don't know actually how that helps you. Because this is a lender specific, not specific to us, but one of our relationships. Now,
yes.
I will also say this too. So this loan limit, we're coming out with it a little bit early, is going to be adjusted. And maybe that's what we're talking about. Right
this is a preliminary announcement but we have access to this right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you are living in Arizona and you want to purchase a home, you have access to this higher loan limit. It's available to you. But around December, the actual official number for conventional loans will probably be revised, and I think it's going to even be up a little bit higher. We'll let you know, but be sure to subscribe to find out.
Yeah. Okay. So, and again, the way that this works is our lender is wanting to help the consumers get a little more business. They want to get this loan limit out there now. They are a little more conservative than what it's going to be because they're going to keep it on their own bank line. So that's how they're able to do this. Someone says, "Oh, that's not possible." The government hasn't announced it. That is true. The government hasn't, but some very smart, bankers have gotten together and said, "Okay, this is what we think it's going to be, and let's come in a little under that, so that when we do go to sell these loans, it'll be under that new limit in 2024."
That's right. For the next 12 months, you have access to this through us. So be sure to let us know if you would like us to give you any information on that. Now, a little bit of history on the conventional loan limit history from 1980 to 2023. What we're showing you right here is, I think the most important, one is notice how much they increase over time. It's just like the stock market. That is appreciation from the bottom left to the top right. The loan limits continually increased, but there was a pause for 10 years from 2006 to 2016. The loan limit for conventional loans was $417,000. And that was after the Great Recession.
Yeah, they were probably trying to convince themselves not to lower it.
Yeah, instead of lowering it, they just had to wait it out.
Yeah, they just waited it out.
And we were at 417. I remember that. Just always, it was 417 every year. But ever since 2017 is when every year thereafter we had an increase.
Yeah, and we looked at it, and it's between like 8 and 12% increase over the past 4 or 5 years. So we don't know if that's what it's going to be this next year, because we only have it increased by 3.2.
Yeah,
but there's likelihood that it could be higher than that.
So here's from 2016. That was still at 417, and then you can see the 2017, 18, 19, all the way through 23, the kind of rate increases.
Look at that.
And we had a really, really big increase from 2021 to 2022.
Yeah, that didn't impact inflation, did it?
Right.
Heck no.
I mean, this is so again, the reason why these loan limits are going up is because
they're just trying to
inflation.
Keep up with appreciation.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is what we have. Again, we're going to continue to keep you updated, because this number with the official release, maybe in December of 2023, will come out. But again, it's $750,000 as a loan amount that we can offer right now. And just as an example, with 5% down, you can purchase a home at $789,400. That's pretty amazing. Almost an $800,000 home with 5% down.
Yeah. So if you walk away from anything on this, it is the Mortgage Brothers help me understand that me and my spouse can go out, look for a home for $790,000 purchase price, and only put the minimum down, which is 5%, and still be under jumbo limits.
That's right.
I mean, that's huge.
Good point, because once you're above the conventional loan limit, you're into jumbo loan territory, and you want to keep out of that because interest rates are higher, costs are higher, and the underwriting is more strict.
Yeah, and the down payment is bigger.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is a big deal.
So we hope you have enjoyed this. If you like what we're doing here, be sure to subscribe, comment, and like, and be sure to reach out with any questions you have. We'd be happy to help.
All right. Hey, thank you, folks.
Thank you for watching the Mortgage Brothers podcast. If you have any questions, email us at team@azmortgagebrothers.com. And if you like this content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the Mortgage Brothers team.